Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Murray with it. Now guarded by Daniels. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Murray. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Well, Doris, when it comes to the mid-range game, is anyone better than SGA?
Boy, when you think of the all-time efficient greats, Kevin Durant comes to mind. But SGA is carving out that kind of career. You can post him from the mid-range. His handle gets him to the spots on the floor he wants. He wears that area of the floor out.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Ware. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Here's the break. Oh, wow. Incredible. Ooh, an incredible double clutch dunk.
That's an athletic play by Sharp, putting in the sweat to beat the other guys back on the fast break. Woo! When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive, no question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay. And you lay that pass out there just like a great quarterback. Let your teammate run to it.
And he gets to the rim with ease. Murray makes those athletic plays look effortless.
Pass to Sharp. Three-pointer. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, Eric Spoelstra had a few moments to share with us. We talked about the challenges the defense faces when dealing with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He said once Shai gets under the arc, it's impossible to prevent a shot. He's too shifty, so we need to be ready to help off on the wings early and try and bump him out to the perimeter. Not easy to control the movements of Shai. Back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you.
Yeah, not afraid to finish at the rim. Sharp, just relentless.
And that one is stuffed right through.
Boy, nice pass. A little ball movement, a little player movement. That's how you play this game.
Oh, a huge slam. An exclamation point on that break.
And leaking out well in transition. I mean, I like seeing Daniels get rewarded for hustling.
Pass to George. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's stolen by Daniels. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Timeout. What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Pass to Holiday. Shot to stop the run. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Sharp with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Back to Sharp. 6 to shoot. And he drives in. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Pass to Daniels. George with a steal. And here's Holiday. Up top, SGA. The stats he's putting up, impressive. Averaging around 30.5 points a game.
This guy is such an explosive athlete. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander goes straight to the cup.
Now here's Sharp. He's got 6. Drives to the hoop. The rebound by Ware.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
Sharp with it. Checked by Murray. Outside Sharp. Outside, Caldwell Pope. And the 3 off target. 1:33 left in the first quarter. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Such a smoothness and ease to the way Shai Gilgeous-Alexander plays. What a pretty drive. Makes it look easy.
Now here's Sharp. You know, his offensive production has certainly been there, averaging 32 a game. Driving inside, and he jams it home with authority.
The burst. Man, Sharp can go from 0 to 100 in the blink of an eye.
It's hard for them to cut into this lead when he's firing zeros. All period, he's been so cold.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Here's SGA, and he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Listen, that's a quality mid-range shot. He just couldn't capitalize.
It's Sharp with the drive.
Oh! And so difficult to defend. Sharp has 3-level scoring ability, and he is prolific.
Three-pointer, Holiday. And that won't fall for him. He's 0 for 2. Sharp, no good.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. They lead by 13.
The visiting team, 10.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, coming into tonight, maybe you thought they were going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Nope, that's not the case.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And it sure seems like post play has evolved quite a bit over the past decade or two.
It really has. I mean, there aren't many big men who operate only on the low block anymore. But if they do, they're considered throwbacks. And this guy has some bounce. Always fun seeing Sharp hammer at home.
Outside Holiday. Back to SGA. From downtown. Doesn't fall. Now 4 for 6.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard. And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
And I think obviously we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important. Every team wants bigs who can knock it down from distance. Yes, sir.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Stolen by Daniels. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thank you, B.A. Keegan Murray wants to excel at both ends, and he said, quote, "My defense wasn't where it needed to be, so I got a little faster, a little stronger, tried to figure out how to be physical defensively and be effective. Them trusting me to guard helps the other guys so they can focus more on offense." Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Here's SGA. Diabate grabs the board.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
To the wing on the left. Sinks the tray.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. George for three. Doesn't go. And he's 0 for 1 from the floor. Here's Sharp. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Sends it home from three-point land. Holiday's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year. And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight. Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Nice move. Got a hand on it. Pass to Ware. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. The jumper from the wing off target.
Boy, this guy has completely lost his focus. Nothing working.
Now here's Sharp. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Pass to Ware. And here's SGA. Covered by Daniels. Gilgeous-Alexander. And a missed layup.
Well, whether it's a defensive adjustment or he's gone just a bit cold, that efficiency has really fallen off this quarter.
As Shaedon Sharpe continues to develop, he's proven that he's more than just a high flyer, Grant.
Yeah, we've seen the vicious dunks, but he's also got a pretty good touch as well. The upside potential for him is sky high.
So he gets them both. 52 seconds left in the first half of this game. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. 10 points for him. Here's Holiday. Driving in. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Holiday's got 5 points now in the quarter. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Fires the three. It's been a devastating night for them. Nothing has come easy, Grant.
Nothing indeed. Even when they've tried to make adjustments, it just hasn't worked.
SGA deciding where to go with it. With the putback. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Oh, George with a steal. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Delivering the blowout. We've got more in store for you right after this. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Here's Sharp. And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Here's Holmgren. Outside Sharp. Washington outside. To the inside. Oh, wow! And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Oh, PJ put that finish on a highlight reel. Wow.
Here's SGA. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Here's Sharp. Oh, big finish!
Oh, did you see that?
Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam!
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Here's Sharp. Pass to Washington. And here's Sharp. Give him 30. Clock at 6. Here he goes.
Boy, he is just putting this team on his back right now, and he's got his rhythm. You just keep playing through him.
Now here's SGA. Covered by Daniels. Inside. And Washington powers it through.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Gilgeous-Alexander's shot is good.
There's so many ways Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can create for this offense. He's becoming one of the top scorers in the game.
And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his third foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Goes up on the wing. And that one's good. Holmgren's got 7 points.
Coming out of the break red hot. I mean, they have yet to miss a shot.
Gilgeous-Alexander no good.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass. And guys, one thing that's triggered this run, their proficiency inside the three-point line.
From deep, SGA. Ooh, another miss by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Now, how about this? He cannot find his rhythm this period. This has been tough sledding.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third-period run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Pass to Washington. Outside Sharp. On the take. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And this is why Sharp slices inside, because he wants to get fouled while shooting.
Doors for teams looking to trade away a big money player. It seems the landscape is getting more challenging.
BA, to me, roster construction is one of the single most difficult things in this league. First and foremost, there are rules in place that restrict salary acquisition. The other piece of this is there are now second aprons in place. So it's not just roster construction, it's sustaining a quality roster over time and keeping that continuity. Success in this league is tough.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. No good. Unable to win this run. Sharp, no good. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. So what's the difference between the diehard fans and the casuals? Well, Kevin Durant said some fans get programmed to just think about free agency and drama, and they only care about the finals and players' legacies. But he's hoping the fans lock in on the game itself, not just the storylines. Back over to you, Brian.
It's a good point. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot.
You know, for this team to win games, he knows he's got to be much more efficient than he's been.
Back to Caldwell Pope. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. There's 1:26 left in the third quarter. Kicks it out to Wagner. Here's Green. 6 on the shot clock. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Again, SGA can't get it to go.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Here's Sharp. The rebound by Payton.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
Wagner outside. Pass to Bay. Outside for Green. Here's Bay. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Guarded by Sharp. Ooh, another miss by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. For 3, Caldwell Pope. He drops it from range. Caldwell Pope's got 6.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's Sharp.
Oh, wow. Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair.
27.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Kicks it out to Wagner. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wagner.
When you're losing, you can't afford to give the ball away.
Now here's Sharp. Well, one thing fans always have opinions about is NBA officiating.
Listen, I'm going to let the fans go crazy. What I recognize is officiating is one of the toughest jobs in the world. This game moves so quickly. They are making decisions in real time at sometimes very difficult angles. I am here to support the officials all the way.
They double him with Bay. And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
Holmgren inside. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren. Gotta push him farther out than this.
Here's SGA. And stolen by Holmgren. And here's the fast break. Here's Sharp. Oh, breaks the aggressive dunk attempt. Stolen by Daniels. And stolen by Murray. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Keegan Murray. That's his first foul of the game.
This game will get even further away from them if they can't protect the ball.
And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Pass to Holmgren. 3-pointer off the mark. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the 4th. And here's Holiday. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. They get it again.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
Now Washington. He's covered by Dosunmu. Now Sharp. 6 to shoot. Caldwell Pope with it. Wagner picks him up. And Caldwell Pope gets it to go. Launches a 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. One side is dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play.
Here's Sharp from behind the arc. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound. Pass to Dosunmu. To get back on track. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
He's just too quick to the cup. No one near him to get postered.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Tipped. Sharp with it. Checked by Murray. Back to Caldwell Pope. No good from outside. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter here. To the middle. Here's Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren. That gives him a double-double.
Oh, Mr. Holmgren letting you know and letting you hear about it.
To the paint. Back to Caldwell Pope. On target from range.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Number 7.
A minute 58 left in the fourth quarter. And here's Sharp. Pass to Holmgren. A rebound by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And they're on the break. Now Ware. And we continue to see the value of NBA franchises climb. Grant, are you glad you got in when you did?
Oh, yes, I am. I think beyond, though, the dollars and cents, it's just the joy of having a hand in the growth of this game and this league that we all love so much.
Tries the spin move. Charge. And that one is hammered home.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. .102 left in the fourth quarter here. Pass to Holmgren. The three ball. Drops in the three.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Just 4 to shoot. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. There's 31 seconds left to play in the fourth. Daniels with it. .17 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. 5 to shoot. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
The ball goes to the away team.
So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. Well, this might not have been the most competitive